I experienced someone that, tried to mark territory for me sometimes, and I'm not going to lie, it was so bad, right? But you know what? I would say that it can actually be as a result of two things. Maybe one, experience from past relationship, right? And two, maybe you actually don't trust your partner. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, please kindly subscribe. Please, before you leave this channel, please click on the subscribe button. Kindly like my video. Yes, please like my video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. My name is Elizabeth Akadi, and I film about faith, lifestyle and relationship. Guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be talking about insecurity in a relationship. Yeah, I want to break your table. I'll be talking about insecurity in a relationship. Sometimes there was a time I posted on my WhatsApp status that people should tell me their views about insecurity, what they feel about it, and people actually replied to my status, and I was so glad because it was not only girls that replied, it was both gender. Guys said they are part of it and ladies said they are part of it. Some ladies were like, oh, they can be insecure sometimes, and guys totally condemned insecurity, right? Okay, so I'm going to start like this, that insecurity is actually the highest form or the peak of jealousy. See, it's very okay to be jealous. Obviously, at a point you might actually get jealous of maybe when you see somebody around your partner and you're not comfortable about it, right? But insecurity is like another level of jealousy. Well, sometimes it can be okay to be insecure, maybe normal. Let me not say it's okay to be insecure, but it can actually be normal to be insecure. Maybe because, okay, your past experience, or maybe you actually don't trust your partner. But wait, if you don't trust your partner, what are you doing in the relationship at first? So okay, I wrote down some things here and I'll be reading it out. So I said insecurity is another level of jealousy. In fact, it's not another level, it's the peak of jealousy. It's that point where you actually don't feel good, or you actually don't feel comfortable at all when you see ladies or when you see guys around your partner. I'll try to put a balance to it. I'm not saying that it's only the female gender that can be insecure, right? Guys can also be insecure. And I said that and insecurity can actually create a toxic atmosphere in the relationship, and this can lead to an unhealthy relationship. It's sometimes it might be cool that, okay, you're not so comfortable with a particular person around your partner. For example, now, for someone like me, I don't think I can deal with a guy having a female best friend. Do you understand why? Because that best friend actually knows every single thing about him. And what is it then? What am I doing in his life? What is then my position if I cannot be that best friend that you actually want to have? Do you get it? So I don't think I can be so comfortable. So it's okay if I actually feel so insecure about that, yes, but the moment it start getting too much, then I actually need to watch it, right? Insecurity can be as a result of lack of trust. It's very possible. But then if you don't trust your partner, what then are you doing in the relationship? If you are insecure about somebody, that you are not in a distant relationship with, how then will you feel when you are in a relationship with someone that you are in a long distance relationship with? So at the end of the day, I will still say that insecurity is not good. It can be normal to feel insecure, but the moment it start becoming an addiction, or it start becoming something you show every single time, then you know that you actually have to watch it, right? And when you're actually very insecure, you don't have to show it, or you don't have to react on the other person. Like now, okay, maybe I there's a particular girl around my man and I'm not comfortable with that person. Do you get? I don't have to express my insecurity on that person. I can actually tell my partner that I'm not comfortable about this person, but expressing my insecurity on that other gender or on my gender, I would not do that, because I feel like it is me and my partner in the relationship. So whatever I'm not comfortable about, my partner should actually know about it, not me making somebody else uncomfortable because of my own insecurity. I also wrote down here that insecurity can be as a result of experience in past relationship. Maybe, okay, you had a partner that cheated on you back to back, even though it was not a distant relationship, but he kept cheating on you or she kept cheating on you. You might actually want to, like, okay, maybe your new relationship, you are trying to like monitor your partner. Oh, why are you talking to this girl? It's normal to feel that way, but it is not proper to feel that way. Like, your past relationship has gone, you actually have, that's why you can't just date anybody. Once you already know that this person is a flirt and you're entering a relationship with him, of course you'll be insecure. There's nothing you actually want to do about that one, right? So it can be as a result of a relationship that maybe at the end of the day the person cheated on you and all of that, but then you don't have to bring that past experience into your new relationship. Whatever happened in your past relationship has gone with your past relationship, right? And this is a new relationship. Feel free, enjoy the moment, enjoy whatever, enjoy the old love, and just forget what happened in your last relationship. So I wrote that the more you entertain the thoughts that comes with insecurity, the bigger the insecurity. Insecurity comes with different thoughts. Just you just saw your man or your woman talking to one girl or one guy, and in your head you have already assumed that, oh, your partner has something to do with that person. You just go and chase your partner's olori. Maybe the person just wants to help your partner, you just chase the person away. You know, some people that are insecure can actually not be comfortable with when their man, I'm talking about women now, women that are insecure cannot be comfortable when their man actually has a female secretary. You will just die, you will kill yourself. And you know the funniest thing about men, there's no how. Oh, le shockering, let me say it in English, you cannot watch guys. See, collect your guy's phone, check everything, does not mean that there's not still something is hiding from you. Do you get? So the moment you feel like, oh, because, oh, you don't want a female partner around him, does not mean that he cannot still cheat. It takes a disciplined man and a man that has fear of God not to cheat on you, to be honest. But if you feel that expressing your insecurities is what will not make a guy cheat on you, my sister, you're on a long term. So that insecurity shows up when you actually encounter certain triggers. You know, definitely there is something that, maybe there was something or there is something that happened that triggered the insecurity. And the first thing I wrote here is, the moment you start feeling insecure, there has to be self-awareness. Like, you have to accept that you're insecure. You don't have to hide it. See, you might be insecure, you are expressing insecurity, you are showing insecurity, and you are still trying to hide that you are insecure. You are not helping yourself, because at the end of the day you will just ruin your relationship with your own hand. Maybe not necessarily ruin your relationship, but you just start gathering negative thoughts about your about your partner, or you start assuming on behalf of your partner. Any phone call at night is already a problem. You have to watch it, you have to accept it, you have to be aware that you are actually a very insecure person. The moment you are insecure, the moment you are aware and you have accepted that you are actually insecure, the next thing is, please communicate it with your partner. I'm talking of both genders now, both female and male. I shot a video on, or I have a video on communication. You can go back to watch it to see how important communication is in a relationship. So please, communication is key. The moment you feel like, okay, there's this person in your partner's life, maybe the person is already becoming a third party to your relationship, please talk to your partner. It's not hard, you guys can fight about it, right? Okay, let me, Stubborn Lovers did a video and they said something about that Sister Faith was actually not comfortable with her husband having a female best friend. At that point, he didn't see any sense in it. Like, it was like, why is she acting this way? Maybe it felt like maybe Sister Faith was overreacting, right? But at the end of the day, right, when she had to tell him that she's not comfortable with this person in her husband's life. And at the end of the day, the husband had to scatter anything called best friend, whatever, with that his best friend, and had to say, okay, babe, you are the only best friend I have in my life, right? See, it just takes it just takes what will make your relationship work. If it takes sacrificing one babe or one guy that is in your life and your partner is not comfortable about, so far you just want to make your relationship work, then why not? And sacrificing or letting go of that person does not mean that you cut contact permanently with them. No, you can actually still keep in touch, but that tag best friend, you know, people are different. I might not have problem, I will have problem with it with a female best friend for my man, but I might not have problem with it and somebody else has issues with it, right? So the moment your partner has issues with something called the best friend tag, then I think that you actually have to watch it just to save your own relationship. Okay, so some of the ways you can actually know that you're actually insecure, the moment you start checking your partner's phone. Your partner entered the bedroom and the first thing is you have picked her phone or you have picked this phone. Bro, sis, there's a problem. You know, someone was telling me that she will never ever try to pick her partner's phone to check again. Because she said she doesn't want to see what her eyes is looking for. See, that thing is actually in two ways, right? You might be checking your partner's phone and still the person is cheating on you, and you might not even check your partner's phone and the person is not even cheating on you. See, everything still boils down to trust. Nothing beats trust. See, apart from God and all of that, trust is like a big foundation that you have to build your relationship on. The moment one person does not trust the other person, bro, sis, you cannot cope. Because the problem of, oh, what are you doing with this person, or these trust issues will keep coming up. If you cannot trust your partner with a female colleague, then haba now, you are the only one that wants to be around your partner. You are the only one that wants to be around your partner forever. That's not even possible. See, I used to say something that, or my friends and I used to say something that, even when you're in a relationship, that does not mean that you will not see somebody that is better than your man or better than your woman, finer than your man, in fact maybe has more sense than your man or your woman. So it is now discipline and determination that will now say, okay, I chose to be with this person and this person it is. You know, as we are growing up, especially when you're in a relationship in the university, when you get to the outside world, you now meet people that you actually wanted to date. I don't know if you guys can relate. Like you, when you enter the outside world, it's not like you are meeting people that you actually wish you met, people that were your spec back then in school. But if you're already with somebody, you just know that you have to be with that person and focus on that person, right? And do away with any form of distraction. The moment you start doubting your partner's loyalty, then there is a problem. If your partner is saying you are the only one, then you are the only one. The moment you start going extra miles to find out if you are actually the only one, then there is a problem. Another thing, testing your partner. Hey, another thing, testing your partner. I want to test him. Maybe he will fall. You now go and set up your friend, or maybe not your friend, go and set up a stranger. If he falls, now you cuss up. Because it's human, right? I'm not giving excuse, or I'm not making an excuse for him that he actually cheated with that person. But to be honest, date the thought of trying to test your partner. The moment that thought start coming into your head, see, whatever you are doubting about your partner, ask him, confront him. Don't assume, please. See, I'm not saying that I'm overall best in not assuming. Sometimes it happens. I assume on behalf of people, but right, I already know that, okay, this is something I should actually work on, and I'm working on it. And that is why I'm saying it. It's not because I'm saying it because I'm perfect. No, I'm actually working on it on my end. So sometimes I'm saying it that please stop assuming on behalf of your partner. Whatever it is that you cannot confront your partner about, then hold your peace. If you are not sure that, okay, this relationship between your partner and one person is platonic, then ask your partner what is going on with this person, right? And once you notice, I would say that, okay, once, maybe for a girl now, maybe once a girl communicates to a guy that, okay, I'm insecure or I don't feel comfortable about this person, I think reassurance actually does it. Like, the guy or the lady has to reassure that you're actually the only person in their space, in their life, right? Insecurity can be worked on. In fact, it can be worked on. It's just something that you just have to position your mind to. It can be worked on. And what is like the first thing you can actually do to work on it? Identify your triggers. Is it that it is this particular person that is making you feel this way, or is it that there is a boundary that, okay, you know, there's some guys that can be so careless, or there's some ladies that can be so careless. Some guys can use baby for anybody, and maybe you are not comfortable with it. The moment, and brother, to the moment your babe tells you that, okay, I'm not comfortable with you using baby for everybody, then you have to like adjust it. See, it might not be a big deal, like thinking about it, it might not be a big deal, but you already know that for that person it's a big deal. And trust me, they will get to a particular stage where they will actually start overlooking most of those things. Maybe at that point, that is how much maturity they can display at that point. Do we get it? So like, do you get it? Another thing is communicate with your partner. I already said it earlier. Like, how do you work on it? Identify your trigger, communicate with your partner, let your partner know that you are actually not comfortable with a particular person. Another thing is listen to your partner with an open mind. The moment your partner starts explaining or trying to explain to you that, okay, this person and I does not have anything to do with each other, then just have an open mind and believe whatever they say. To be honest, you are the one that know the kind of partner you are dating, right? But so far the person has explained whatever it is, then just believe and move on. Two more things. Pray. Maybe it's prayer you need. You know, the moment you start getting too much, you actually have to start praying about it, because there has to be a problem that needs to be identified. And it's only Holy Spirit that can help you. So when you see that it's already getting too much, then you actually have to talk to God about it. And lastly, from my end, resist the urge to dwell on past mistakes. That is why you should not even enter a new relationship if you have not healed from your past relationship. At the end, I'll still say that insecurity, it is not proper. So if you find yourself insecure, I don't know if you've catch yourself or something, but I'm not blaming you that you're insecure. It might be a fault from your partner. Do you get? And it might be that you are with somebody that you don't trust 100%. But the moment you don't trust somebody 100%, then you actually have to trace your step or put yourself back on track. And please, lastly, don't project your insecurity on somebody else. It is not good. It is not good. It is not good. Let me just end it that way, right? So I've been serious in the morning. So guys, I hope we've learned one or two things, and I hope you've picked one or two things. Please, if you have an experience and you can share in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please kindly comment. Please comment. I want to see comments. Like this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Like this video, share the video, and subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. See you again in my next video. Love you guys. Mwah.